You're watching Shantanu
Shirshak
on Has to Be
Filmy.
Hi everyone, today we have the directors of the movie 3G with us. It has to be filmed.
Hello everybody.
Hi.
Yeah, so how's it going? Your recent movie 3G, I would like to start with it.
3G is a superb film. Go and watch it first of all. It's a psychological thriller with an element of horror in it. It's a very simple story about two people who go for a fantastic holiday to Fiji Islands, and they get this telephone call, and how this telephone call changes their lives. This is what 3G is about.
It's an original film, so
Yeah.
it's not been borrowed or remade from a Hollywood film or anything. It's completely original, and we are hoping that Hollywood will remake it in English.
And make it 4G.
3G bhi chalega.
3G bhi chalega.
Okay, so now this movie 3G and your previous Table Number 21, even it was critically acclaimed. It was the first hit of the year.
2000.
So yeah, what are your views? How do you feel about the movie Table Number 21 and 3G?
Table Number 21 was a superb film to make. It had a social message, and we wanted to package it in a entertaining way. A lot of times filmmakers want to borrow from what is happening in society and present it to people. That's what 21 was all about. And we are very happy that the audience really liked it, and it was critically and commercially acclaimed.
It really feels good. See, the thing is, when the movie was about to release, we were very confident that it's going to be critically acclaimed, but everybody was a little skeptical about the commercial aspect of it. But I think it's proven after the commercial success that there is acceptance amongst audience for these kind of subjects, for newer ideas, movies which are socially relevant. So yes, it motivates us and inspires us to write such stuff, more stuff like that in future.
Yeah, okay. Now, keeping beside the movies, I would like to ask you, now both of you are from an army background. Yeah, so like how did you come into filmmaking? How did that happen?
My father was very upset that I made films. No, actually what happened is that sometimes what happens in life is that there is a latent talent. A lot of people sing, a lot of people dance, a lot of people write, a lot of people write poetry, but they never kind of explore it, as a profession. So we also kind of discovered it by accident. We were both creative when we were in school together, and it was just another step. I am an oceanographer by education. Shirshak
I'm
is
a mathematician, so.
and both of us kind of came together and realized that we loved movies, watching them, and we decided why not try and make them. So that is how the kind of shift from a profession which was very dormant and boring to a profession which is exciting and God knows what's happening.
We both started with, like I started with corporate films and ad films, documentaries. He was line producing films in Sydney, Australia. He's worked on Matrix and Star Wars. So the next step was to make movies. We've been like making films, but they were like not mainstream feature films. So the next step was to basically write and direct cinema, which excites us, which we would like to see. And we are here making movies.
So again, Nil Nitin Mukesh, you've written Aa Dekhi Zara for him, and now 3G. So like, how's the working experience?
Neil is fantastic. Neil is a friend. Aa Dekhi Zara was where we kind of broke ice, and we always knew that he wanted to do a horror film. And when we wrote it, we were very clear that we wanted Neil in it. He's very good with negative. He plays those characters, those shades of grey very well. And we also wanted a lover boy. So acha gora chitta ladka hai, and plays grey characters superb. So we went and we took the script to him. He liked it, and that's how Neil came on board. Sonal, Shirshak will tell you.
So Sonal, basically we auditioned about 50 to 60 girls, and she came on merit. Basically we really liked her, and we had seen her film Jannat with Imran. She was very good in that, but that was like good 5-6 years ago. So we auditioned her, and she was okay with the audition. She gave the audition properly. We really liked her, and she came on board.
So first you worked for Matrix, the Hollywood film, and then you also worked with Feroz Khan and Prem Agan. So like, how was it? How different was it? Both the things.
Well, it was fantastic. The Hollywood projects happened by accident. I was studying at the university in Australia at that time, and the American feature films were just coming into Sydney to shoot. So my professor at that time had a production company, and that's how the Hollywood connection happened. And Feroz Khan sir had come to shoot Prem Agan, which was Fardeen Khan's first film at that time. And we were all young and enthusiastic, you know, in our teens, late teens. And we just went to him and said, sir, we want to work on the film, and he was gracious enough to allow us on the sets. And then that started a working relationship, and he liked our work, and he went back and he recommended us to other filmmakers. There is a difference between working in Hollywood kind of films and Bollywood films. The main difference is that in Hollywood, there is no chaos, you know, and in Bollywood there is total chaos. But even from that chaos, we managed to make films, and it is fantastic.
Okay, so even you worked with Wide Frames Productions.
Wide angle films,
Yeah,
that's
but-
right.
yeah. So how is it?
See, basically, you know what happened? I learned my filmmaking from wide angle films. My craft, basically, I started as a production executive. Then I started editing. Then I became an AD, and then later on I started directing. So I have hands-on experience in every department. You know, be it production, be it post-production, be it shooting. So today, when I'm making my own feature film, it really helps me. So yeah, it was really great.
Yeah.
I learned everything from wide angle films. The credit goes to them.
So we've seen ki both of you write stories and screenplays together. Also, you must have worked individually. So how different is that? You both working together and then individually, like.
We are married for a very long time. Is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
But married in the sense only creatively. But,
Professionally,
professionally,
not personally.
Not personally.
I'm happily married.
I'm happily
He's
single.
happily single. So.
But the thing is that when two people think alike and their creative sensibilities match, it's much easier to work. So we've always had that working relationship, which is perfect. Whenever we write together, we have a very simple rule that we follow, that if we have a disagreement on anything, we must try and convince each other. If we can convince each other, we move forward. If we cannot convince each other, we drop the idea. And we are very, very solid when we go on the sets, and we are in sync, so it's fantastic.
It always basically what happens is when two people are working on one subject, on a creative subject, it gives you two creative point of views, you know. It gives you an extra dimension basically. So it's always better for the project. It helps it basically grow creatively.
Yeah, but then when you work individually, what do you miss in each other, guys?
I don't ever work individually. I'm a very lazy worker.
Okay.
I don't work. He works.
I write individually. Yes, I enjoy the process. It's interesting. It's lonely, but yes, I really enjoy writing.
Okay. So coming back to your movie 3G, what are the memories, like good experiences that you would never forget on the sets or anywhere while working?
3G was a very fun film to do. We went to Fiji Islands. Fiji is really far away. It's a 30-hour journey. So once you reach there, the place is absolutely fantastic. It looks like it's out of a postcard. The place is beautiful. The people are fantastic, and they have this fantastic drink called kava. It's a local brew, and basically a lot of people drink it. And if you drink it, you go into slow motion. You know, it's not really alcoholic, but there is something in it. So the best part is that if you drink it and you go on the sets, you're directing in slow motion. So it's like action, cut. So half the crew was always on kava, which was great fun.
Okay.
And the crew was very together.
I think that's gonna give a wrong impression to our producer if he watches this.
No,
He didn't know.
He didn't know this. But the cast in the crew was like a family, you know, and we all got along famously. And we always ate together and drank together and sang together and worked together. So it was fantastic.
Not in that order though. Ulta.
Work together.
Work together.
Yeah. Okay, so again, now even if we see in Bollywood, filmmakers are like, their target is my film should reach 100 crore or cross 100 crore. So what is your target or what?
400 crores. It should
No.
break the record of 3 Idiots because it's got a 3 in it. 3G.
See, numbers are always good. He's a mathematician, so numbers always fascinate him. The thing is that the film should be appreciated and the film should do well. If it does 100 crores, fantastic. If it recovers its money, fantastic. It should not be a loss-making prospect, so that we continue to make films and the industry grows.
Even if it makes 100 crores, we are not going to get anything out of it. So, producer is going to be very happy.
Okay, great. So do you have anything to tell it to our viewers and our has2befilmy.com team about the movie 3G?
Go and watch 3G. It's got 3 most amazing elements, which are
a gripping story, great performances, and great music.
It's a wholesome entertainer, and I'm sure that when you come out after watching the film, you'll think about the movie for a long time.
15 March को 15th March 2013 this year it's releasing coming Friday. Please go and watch it in the cinema next to your house.